Okay, next thing we want to do in section 4.5, and this is the last thing I'm going to do with you, is to go over the Reteach to build understanding. This is an on your own paper pencil assignment. If you can just follow along with the PDF or even go over it with me, we'll get through it here. But looking ahead, all right, we're factoring the expression of 6x plus 9. And if you break it down, the greatest common factor of 6x and 9 is 3. And I won't go through the work there. So then I use the distributive property to rewrite it as 3 times the quantity, 2x plus 3. I take the factor that the greatest common factor outside the parentheses, and whatever's left I keep inside the parentheses. All right, so let's go ahead and go down to the example 1 here. Okay, a room that is 5 meters long and has an area of 5x plus 10 square meters. What expression represents the width of the room? Okay, so what is the greatest common factor of 5x and 10? All right, 2 ways to do it. They have it drawn out visually. I would do it mathematically. I'm going to make it a fact tree. All right, I know that 5x is simply 5x, and the 10 is 5 times 2. All right, so my greatest common factor, very simply, I've got 5x and 5 times 2. I'm going to go ahead and underline the 5. All right, that's my greatest common factor. Okay, so how they did it over here is they are saying that I have 5 x's and I have 10 ones. How many rows do I have? Well, 5. All right, and over here, I simply combine like terms, x plus 2. Okay, they're doing the same thing I did. They're just doing it in a little bit longer fashion. Okay, so how many times is there an x? 5. How many columns and rows do I have? 2. Okay, so using the distributive property, I have 5 times x plus 2. All right, nice. All right, so what expression represents the width of the room? Again, that's this part right here. All right, that's simply x plus 2. All right, and we already labeled the length and width. It was x plus 2 at the top and 5 at the side. Okay. Kind of a long way to do that, but a good way to visualize. All right, so on the back, if you're doing this in your own notebook, so you can do it anywhere you want. All right, let's read. All right, Cameron combined peanuts, cashews, and walnuts to make a trail mix. The expression is 16p plus 24c plus 32w to represent the total number of nuts in the mix. Cameron wants to divide the trail mix into equal parts, but he does not know how many. Use factoring to write expressions that will help Cameron divide the trail mix into 4 servings or 8 servings. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and factor 4 out of 16p plus 24c plus 32. All right, so 4 comes out. What did I multiply 4 by to get 16p? 4p. All right, plus 24c. What did I multiply 4 by to get 24c? Well, that'd be 6c. All right, and 32w. I take the 4 out of 32w and I'm left with 8w. All right, so let's talk 8s now. All right, I want to factor the 8 out now. All right, and I factor an 8 out of 16p. I'm left with 2p. I'm left with 3c. And I'm left with 4w. That's what this expressions will look like when you factor out a 4 and an 8.